Hey guys, before we get into the video, I wanted to remind everyone to make sure to hit that subscribe button. And my goal of this video is going to get to at least 5 likes, so remember to leave one for me, and let's jump right in. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I did a Twitter poll a couple days ago, and by your guys' request, I decided to do my next video on my all-time starting 5 for NBA. Before we jump into this list, I wanted to make something clear so you guys knew where I was coming from. The starting 5 I chose is what I would believe would be the most successful team with all these players in their prime within what would be considered today's version of basketball. Also, I did not pick the best players of all time in their respective positions, but who I think would work well together and make the most efficient basketball team. With all that being said, let's jump right into this list. Starting for me at point guard, I got LeBron James. When making this list, I really wanted my point guard to not only be someone who'd be able to facilitate, but also have an incredible IQ. It is no secret to anyone that LeBron has both of these things, along with just such an incredible offensive arsenal. He averages 27.1 points a game, has the ability to drive and finish around the rim relentlessly, he knocks down three-pointers at a consistent rate, and has some of the best passing the NBA has ever seen. Let's also not forget he has one of the most incredible stretches in modern day basketball. He's made 8 final appearances in a row and 9 total of his career. That's a 56% chance of going to the NBA Finals, not counting this year. LeBron's a winner. He's always been a winner. That's no surprise to anyone. But the most important thing to me and why I have him at my point guard spot is his unselfishness on the court. He makes every single person around him better. Starting for me at shooting guard, I think is no surprise to anyone, Michael Jordan. Someone who is known to be one of the best players to ever live, and by many, the best player to ever play the game of basketball. If I'm going to have someone on my team that always goes to the finals with LeBron James, why not match him up with a guy who couldn't seem to lose in the NBA Finals? He is also known as one of the most fierce competitors that ever played the game. The man was an animal. And he will go down as one of the best scorers of all time, ending his career with 10 scoring titles. And because to me, Michael was always an off-ball player. He got a lot of his shots off setups, off screens, but his ability to also get to the rim and just demolish guys, making them look silly and finishing at just such a high percentage. He was just incredible around the rim and all around probably one of the most efficient basketball players we've ever seen. In addition, there are two sides of basketball. Michael Jordan was an incredible defender. He has 9 first-team all-defensive selections and just terrified guys on the offensive side of the ball. He just had that dog look in his eyes, and no matter what, would never let someone get the best of him. Starting for me at small forward, I got Kevin Durant. Someone who I believe has been able to prove that he is able to play with other superstars. Kevin Durant has won 2 NBA Finals with the Golden State Warriors, and to me, probably is one of the best scorers the NBA has ever seen. His offensive arsenal, again, just like LeBron, is something like we haven't seen before, especially with a guy at his size. Being 7 foot, he's able to pull up off the dribble, catch and shoot. He has a great mid-range jumper. He's been able to create his own shots. He's an incredible three-point shooter, and overall, his ability to handle the ball is incredible. His scoring ability is the reason I want him at my number 3 spot. And also, when you look on the defensive side of the ball, there aren't going to be a lot of guys, especially at that 3 spot, that are going to be able to match up with him one-on-one. Also, he isn't a bad defender. He can guard pretty much any position. His speed and agility allows him to guard smaller players such as point guards and shooting guards, and his size and length allows him to guard anyone over 7 foot. He reminds me a lot of LeBron James in the sense of his size and athletic ability should not be matched up, and he should not have both. But he's just another one of those freak of natures who are going to make every team better and improve everyone on each side of the ball. Starting for me at power forward, this one I think is going to be kind of controversial between you guys, is Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's only in his 7th season right now in the NBA, and he's 25 years old, but hear me out. You don't get called the Greek Freak for just any reason. Right now, I personally think he's battling LeBron James for the best player today, and he just won his first MVP last year, and guess what? He's even having a better season this year. Last year, he averaged 27.7 points per game and 12.5 rebounds. This year, he's averaging 30.9 and 13.2. And guess what? The Bucks are even playing better this season. You guys might ask me, why did I choose him? Remember, what I said earlier in the video, I wanted the best team that would be able to play in today's version of basketball. What is today? A very good spread version of offense and allows 1 or 2 passes just to get the bucket. What I love about him too is his ability to go out and spread. He is able to drive on a one-on-one situation outside from the three-pointer. And if he wants to, he can back anyone down. Just ask Julius Randle. I also love his ability to play off the ball and allow others to make plays as well and get him set up for an easy bucket. Defensively, I am not worried about the Greek Freak guarding anybody one-on-one. Just like Kevin Durant, his size and length are allowing him to defend anyone above 7 feet, and his vertical alongside his agility allows him to guard guards and shooting guards. Personally, to me, he's the most dominant player in the league right now, and that's why I'm going to start him at my number 4 spot. Last and certainly not least, for me, starting at center, I got Shaquille O'Neal. To me, the most dominant player to ever play the game of basketball, because I felt like just no one can guard him down low, and I think this clip proves that. Just in his second year in the league with the Magic, he averaged 29.3 points a game and 13.2 rebounds. The dude was just, you couldn't stop him underneath the basket, and he was just going to bully you no matter what. To me, he's just one of a kind. He has 3 MVP trophies, 4 championships, hit 3 with the Lakers and 1 with the Heat. Defensively, he was a beast, averaged 2.3 blocks a game for his career, and he's going to be able to hold down the middle for you and rarely allow anyone to score on him consistently. And overall, he's just one of those guys who can be successful alongside other superstars. He did it with Kobe with the Lakers and Wade with the Heat. This is the exact reason I want him on my starting lineup, is because I think he's going to be able to contribute and work well with the other players I have chosen. And honestly, he's just one of those guys who can play off the ball well and just dominate no matter where he is on the court. Well, that's my starting 5 for you all. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree, and make sure to put your own starting 5 too so I can see what you all think. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and you can also follow me on Twitter or Facebook. Links are below in the description. Also, don't forget to check out my new website for all the content I have created outside for YouTube as well. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.